A lot of men actually love single moms.
Cap.
I was a single mom, right? And I know a lot of you guys have so many limiting beliefs that men don't want single moms. All the men that were interested in me, none of them had kids. Some of them had never been married, and they were all ready to be in a relationship with me and take responsibility of my son.
That's a dream of every man. We all want a single mom. We all want somebody else to impregnate a woman and then leave her so we can take care of his kid. That's every man's dream.
Yeah, absolutely. If you live in La La Land like this next lady.
Why do men love baby mamas? Why? Why? Because I was convinced that the second I had a baby, they would all run. I thought that they would run. They flock to me like I'm a freaking light to a moth. I try to use it as my outline too. They're like, hey, I'm like, I got a baby. They're like, oh, for real? And then they go all full daddy, like they want to be a daddy. And, don't try to be a daddy. Don't do that. But seriously, have me out here
Thinking you woke up in the morning and realized none of it was real. There's one thing meeting someone, really being to her, find out she has kids, and decided to give it a try. But it's a whole different thing being interested in someone because she has kids. And those men who are looking for single mothers on purpose, yeah, they don't exist.
This video is for all of the men that call me a single mom and mean it as an insult. So if you're normal, keep scrolling. You want to know what's interesting? In 1973, women weren't allowed to open their own bank account, have a mortgage, nothing by themselves. So a lot of women stayed in those relationships and got married because then they could get a house, they could have access to a bank account, etc., etc. Now we're in 2024. I have my own bank account. I can have my own mortgage, right? So imagine being alone and raising a child and taking care of all of those things by myself is easier than being in a shitty relationship. I know. It's easier for me. So every single time you call me a single mom and you think it's an insult, I want you to know that it was actually your mom's greatest desire.
It was not, and it's still not. Oh no, in 73 single mother didn't exist. Seriously? You should reconsider your sources. Other than that, it's just spewing out the same narrative you've been fed all your life. Back in 1973, you couldn't open a bank account. Also in 1973, if you were in a major debt and we got married, I was immediately responsible for paying back your debt. And if I couldn't, I was thrown into jail. But neither of us live in 1973, we live in 2024. And if that's your excuse to be a single mother in 2024, it's not a good one. It's easier for you to be a single mother than in a bad relationship. Sure, it's also easier for you to be in a good relationship and not a single mother. Not to mention it would be so much better for your kids to have a father figure in their life. But who even cares about your kids when it's all about you and what's easier for you?
There is nothing funnier than when I'm reading a Reddit post of when a husband suggests to his wife to have an open relationship.
And you realize it's not true because it's not men suggesting open relationships to their wives.
I have shared my husband with 35 women in total the last 12 months, and I tell you, I'm obsessed. Everyone is going on saying, you guys aren't happy, you are not going to last in a marriage, this is ridiculous, like you guys aren't even married. Hello, like we get to not only enjoy the hell out of each other, but also my husband gets to enjoy so many other women, and so do I. Like, this is the best kind of marriage you could ask for. And the best part about all of this is it was my idea.
Having a really hard day and trying to get ready.
That women tend to be happier when they are single.
I could have married a lot of the people that I've dated.
Okay, I turned 40 this year and I've never been in love. I've never been in a relationship.
If you hear something or an update about your ex, and it just kills you.
Women tend to be happier when they are single.
Struggling financially, being alone, having no one there to talk to as you age, you know, no kids.
And I always thought I would have kids. I thought I would be married by now. And now the closer I get to it, and I'm scared. I don't know.
I know none of y'all feel bad for these women, and rightfully so. A lot of you guys are probably thinking they get what they deserve. But I think they do deserve a little bit of empathy in the fact that they've been lied to. They've been lied to by society, by their parents, by school, by culture, by movies, etc. To believe that being a boss babe and being strong and independent, getting that degree and entering the corporate life, all of that stuff was the most important thing you can do. Those are the things that will bring you fulfillment in life. And all of these studies are showing that older women who are single are much happier. Do a quick search, you'll find dozens of them. When you find unbiased studies that are just researching the population as a whole, they say quite the opposite. And it's just hard to decipher the truth anymore. And as men, we need to stop teaching our daughters these false beliefs.
I fully agree, and I can consider myself lucky. My daughter is all grown and she was raised right. As a father, you do need to take responsibilities for raising your kids and raising your kids right. Unfortunately, too many young women today are raised by single mothers. And there are single mothers out there who are teaching their daughters what they learned from their own mistakes. But there are also single mothers who've learned nothing. They don't consider anything they've done in the past to be wrong or a mistake. And their daughters will turn out exactly like them. Happier to be single mothers because in 1973 they couldn't open a bank account.
I just need to know from a men's perspective, are you all waiting on girls to talk to you first?
I'm waiting for gas prices to go down, the Elden Ring DLC, and Chipotle to put an accurate amount of chicken in the bowl when I order it. All those things might actually happen.
In an attempt to empower women, we've decided the best way to do that, to communicate with the masses, is to talk to women like they are fucking idiots. And we use a specific language. You've seen it. You've seen it in gift shops. You've seen it on thank you cards. You've seen it on empowerment bags. You've seen this pejorative, infantilized, I call it glitter speak. You've seen it splayed across RBG totes and Michelle Obama on a unicorn wine bottles. You've seen this language. Yes, sassy bitch, sassy AF, work queen, yes girl, twerk it mama, rose all day, thick with 3 C's, working and twerking, not an entrepreneur, a she-entrepreneur, not a boss bitch, cause it's different than a regular boss, like a boy. Boss bitch, yes, twerk queen mama, thick raccoon bitch, do it all day, bubblegum mama face. Yes, queen, work bitch, slay all day mama. They stole this language from black gay trans drag queens and made it their own to sell you pencil bags. Who is this language good for? I don't want that. I don't want to be a boss bitch. I don't want to be a bitch. That's not nice. I want to be regular boss. You would be horrified if someone used this language in real life. So I don't understand why we think it's okay to just write it on everything. You'd be horrified, girls, if you were at work and your male boss went up to your male coworker and was like, Tom, good job, keep it up, cowboy style, ooh-ah. And then he turned to you and was like, and to you, she-bitch. Keep it up, thick-ass glitter queen. Yes, mama. Working and twerking on the weekend. Keep rewriting herstory, not history, right? You thick, juicy, empowered slut.
Yeah, HR department will not even go home anymore. They'll be working 24/7. But that's with a man CEO, not a sheep CEO. Anyway, I'm done for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.